from NBC News. Decision 2008.
Good evening from the University of Virginia. I'm Joseph Mangino from C-SPAN. Welcome to the first and the only 2008 presidential debate between the Republican nominee, Governor Christina Matthews of California, and the Democratic nominee, Senator Charles Nelson, Pennsylvania.
Ohio.
Tonight's discussion will cover a wide range of topics, including the economy, the war in Iraq, as well as values and civil rights. It will be divided roughly into 3-minute segments. Each candidate will have 60 seconds to respond to a direct question, and then an additional minute for rebuttal and follow-up. The order has been determined by a coin toss. The specific subjects and questions were chosen by me and have not been shared or cleared with anyone on the campaigns or on the commission. We now welcome Christina Matthews and Charles Nelson. Welcome to you both. As we have determined by a coin toss, the first question will go to Senator Nelson with a 60-second follow-up from Governor Matthews. In terms of the economy, how do you feel about the recent $700 billion bailout plan? You have 2 minutes.
Thank you, Joseph, and thank you for the University of Virginia for hosting us tonight. Our current economic situation is desperately in need of change. In concerns to economic bailout, we understand that such drastic measures are not to be taken lightly. However, we know that without the bailout, we would lose a crucial part of our banking industry. We will try to ensure that the taxpayers' money will be returned to them. We need to take swift action if we want to salvage our economy.
Thank you, Senator. Governor Matthews?
Thank you, Joseph, and thank you to the University of Virginia for allowing us to be here tonight. Due to the recent economic meltdown, we need to stabilize the economy. The most efficient way of doing this would be to allow for a free market. The companies should be responsible for their own economic issues. The bailout plan only pushes America deeper into its already enormous amount of debt and only increases the amount of taxes that the American people must pay.
Senator Nelson, would you like to respond to Governor Matthews?
Yes, but it is important to keep in mind that without the bailout, the mortgage and banking sectors of our economy would be in ruins, which would have affected all other companies. The loss of the banking companies would cause credit to disappear, and it would be extremely hard for small businesses to start up.
The most important thing at this time is to stabilize the economy. Although small businesses are important as well, I believe that our nation's economy should not be completely dependent on government action.
Alright, let's move on to the next topic. The war in Iraq has been a controversial issue from the beginning. As the war goes on, Americans are questioning the need of troops in Iraq. Senator Nelson, what are your plans for addressing the war in Iraq?
First of all, I want to start by expressing how truly grateful we are for all the soldiers serving currently for our country. Our hearts go out to them and their families. We can all agree that we want our troops out of Iraq as soon as possible. However, if we withdraw without first establishing a working system of government and helping Iraq to become self-sufficient, all of our work and all of the sacrifices we have made in the past 5 years will have no effect. We must ensure that Iraq is secure before we can start planning our withdrawal.
And you, Governor Matthews?
There are roughly 140,000 troops maintaining our battlefronts. As the war continues, the presence of American soldiers becomes less necessary as Iraq continues its efforts towards improvement. Our goal is to begin the process of slowly withdrawing our troops out of the war zone and bringing them home at a rate of about 35,000 per year. If this schedule is maintained, Iraq will be completely free of American soldiers by 2012. Although our objective is to have American troops completely withdrawn from Iraq by 2012, we will continue to provide economical assistance in order for the Iraqis to rebuild their war-ravaged country.
Deciding to withdraw from Iraq should be based on progress and not time. We cannot set rash deadlines and expect to obtain thorough results. However, our first priority is the lives and well-being of the men and women fighting overseas and getting them home safely as soon as possible.
For tonight's third and final topic, we'll be discussing values that concern Americans, such as a woman's choice to abortion and same-sex marriage. Governor Matthews, what are your views on abortion?
We plan on taking a pro-life stance on abortions. Life begins at conception, and if a baby is aborted, then it is considered murder. However, in cases of endangerment to the mother, an abortion would be allowed.
We support a woman's right to choose whether or not she wishes to have a baby, as we believe the power to make this decision is the mother's right. However, we emphasize that we believe abortion should always be reserved as the last choice and should never be used as a measure of birth control.
Senator Nelson, we're running out of time, but if you could, so that Governor Matthews can answer as well, please tell us your views on same-sex marriage.
We support civil unions for same-sex couples, and we believe that they should receive all the health and social benefits that traditional couples receive. Discrimination based on sexual orientation, especially in the military, cannot be tolerated.
A marriage, in its traditional definition, is between a man and a woman. So no, same-sex couples may not marry. However, we feel that they should be at least given the benefits and privileges of married couples and that they may have registered partnerships.
We have come to the end of the debate. Good night, everyone.
Sign and withdrawal from Iraq. Sign and withdrawal from Iraq should be based on progress and not time. You know that? We support civil unions for same-sex couples, and we believe that they should receive all the health and social benefits that traditional couples receive. Discrimination based on sexual orientation, especially in the military, cannot be tolerated.
A marriage, in its traditional definition, is between a man and a woman. So no, same-sex couples may not marry. However, we feel that they should be at least given the benefits and privileges of married couples, and that they may have
registered partnership? Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? I did it perfectly that time. I was like, damn! Damn! There you go.
Did you get that on film?
I think so.
Yes!
Don't worry.